What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Fast and Furious 7. Now, you're probably wondering why there's no intro at the start of this video. It's because I'm probably going to get a tad bit emotional making this review, because I was a really huge fan of Paul Walker and the Fast and Furious, series in general, and I feel like this movie, internally for me, but anyway, it's the death of a series. So let's talk about the actual film itself. So the film itself, again, it's just another Fast and Furious film. If you've enjoyed previous ones, 6 especially, 5 and 6 especially, you're going to enjoy this. It was a Fast and Furious film at heart. Race Wars came back, which was great. There's explosions, there was cars, and there was women. What else do you need for a Fast and Furious film, eh? That's how I see it anyway, It was generic, and that's what made it so great. It's just your normal Fast and Furious film. It's one of those films where people are going to jump off cliffs and you're going to think, whoa, how has he survived that? Or just like in the trailer, where Paul Walker was running up that bus and then, just jumped onto a spoiler. You're going to think, that's impossible, that's how? But if you go into this film and don't think, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, If you just don't think, how the hell has he just done this? And you just take it for what it is, you're going to enjoy the film, just like any other Fast and Furious film. But what for me made this different to any other Fast and Furious film is the way it honoured Paul Walker till the end. Towards the end, sorry. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will kind of, get a bit emotional towards the end, because it's how I feel right now, I'm not bothered, if I look like a bit of a pansy. These are my opinions, and I'm going to share them. So, Paul Walker, as you guys know, he sadly passed away a year ago now. I'm not sure of the specific day, but he died in one of the charity events he actually did in a Carrera GT, red Carrera GT. He sadly, his co-driver crashed into a wall, and the car was left burning in flames. And it was such sad news. On the day, I was just a wreck. Like the Fast and Furious films have always been one of those things, like Need for Speed, which I kind of grew up with. It kind of felt like I almost had an emotional attachment to the characters. I'm actually tearing up right now, and I'm not afraid to admit, But yeah, it's like I had an emotional attachment to the characters involved, and I think the day he passed was a very sad day. And I think the ending of Fast and Furious 7 really sent him off really well. I feel like they couldn't have done it in a much better way than they did. No, I'm not going to spoil it at all. I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to see it for yourself. But if you were, a big fan of Paul Walker in any way, you will enjoy, what they had to say about his legacy. He wasn't your typical, Hollywood guy, where he's just going to get smashed and, he's going to do drugs. He was a car guy at heart, actually. He loved his imports in real life. And he just loved cars, and I think that's something that us car guys especially can really relate to. He was a really humble and charitable guy. He actually ran a charity himself, and he was a top-notch fella. He wasn't your typical Hollywood douchebag. He actually was a guy who cared, which I think is actually remarkable in our day and age. Top-notch fella, and I think Fast and Furious 7 really kind of commemorated that. Towards the end, I'm not going to spoil what we don't already know, but I'm not sure if you guys have seen the tribute to Paul Walker on the main Fast and Furious YouTube channel. Something similar to that played, and when it was going through, his greatest moments in the series itself, honestly, I started tearing up. It was just, it was the best way to honour him. It was the emotion behind it, and the way it conveyed the feelings. I think it's relatable to a lot of things. If you've actually seen the ending on YouTube and you've seen theatres around the world, I've seen 3 or 4 videos that have been taken down now of the actual ending itself, and every single person in there is either weeping or just cheering on, And at the end, it says 2 letters, 2 words, and I'm gonna spoil this. It's nothing really major, so if you are really extremely spoiler sensitive and you don't want to know what watch Dom's wearing, if that's the amount of spoiler worthy you want to be, then click off. If you're not that spoiled, then it's okay. But there's two words that end with the film, and it's for Paul. That really summarises it all for me. This film was for Paul Walker, and no matter if you actually enjoyed the film, you will have some type of respect for the ending they gave to it. Just when, just seeing what happened at the end, and that little monologue that Dom goes on, or Vin Diesel. I don't believe that was his character. I believe that was Vin Diesel speaking. You will get emotional if you are attached to the series. So overall, the actual film itself, it was a thrill ride. Just like every other Fast and Furious film. If you enjoyed the other ones, you're gonna enjoy this. It was a thrill ride. It's a typical action movie. It wasn't really about cars, but it has cars in there. It has cars, women, explosions, and guns. So if you liked any of those above, then you're gonna like this. But really, what made this film different to any other Fast and Furious for me was the ending. Paul Walker was truly sent off really well. No man, well, just rest in peace, Paul. All I've got to say. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, that's all I've got to say, man. That's all I've got to say.